How y'all doing? I want to thank everybody for tuning in. It's 2017. It's now here. It's time for us to start winning. It's time for everybody to start winning. I want y'all to start thinking big, having big goals for yourself. That's what you need in 2017. You got to always want to improve on your goals as well. Once you start to see yourself achieving your goals, you want to start to improve on your goals. You see people build sculptures. When they build their sculptures, they're always improving and improving and taking pieces off and adding pieces on. So start to improve once you see yourself achieving your goals, man. And and if you don't see yourself achieving your goals right away, you're not supposed to. You don't see the struggle. You don't see the process when you're going through the struggle, and that's huge. Like you don't see yourself to making strides when you grinding. When I know when I'm working out and I'm training, I don't see the strength right away. I don't see it right away, but I know it's coming and I know it's gonna be there soon. So you gotta want to do that. You gotta see yourself every day achieving your goals. You gotta tell yourself every day that you're gonna achieve your goals. Don't waste a bad year on a bad mindset. Like you can't don't let this year pass you by with that same mindset you had in 2017. It's important to have a new mindset to self motivate yourself, to set your goals, to have a plan. That's huge, man. And if 2017, if you're still with the same group, that's bad. You don't want to be the smartest person in the room. If you're the smartest person in your group, you need a new group. Don't be in that same group you was in 2017 with the same people who weren't motivating you, who weren't offering you anything you couldn't get from them. If they don't have advice to tell you about yourself to improve yourself, then they shouldn't be in your circle. Find you a new circle that you can get people that feed you good advice, and you can give them good advice, and vice versa. It's huge, man. And you're your only enemy in 2017. And I say that because 2017 is all about self. You're your only enemy. Can't nobody tell you what you can do. Can't nobody tell you what you can't do. You're your only enemy. You can tell yourself what to do. It's all about your mindset. It's all in your head. That's huge. You're your only enemy, man. And sometimes you gotta tell yourself, man, I will do this, and I can do this. Won't and can't. Them are words that don't exist. The words I hate the most are the two F's, man. And it's failure and it's fear. Fear doesn't exist, and failure doesn't exist unless you make it happen. And fear is something that's in your mind. I've seen the biggest guys step on the field, and they'll be the softest guys on the field. Fear is only in your mind. That's something that's huge, man. Stop being scared of your mind. It's controlling you, man. When you look at it, so many people at the bottom. And I always wonder, man, why is it so many people trying to get to the top? Why is it less people on music videos saying started from the bottom, now we're here? People say that, but they still at the bottom. Why is it that it's so many people at the top? I mean, so many people at the bottom and not at the top. And that's only because of one reason. People don't want to put the work in to strive to achieve those goals. You're not trying to get to the top. You talking. When I say speak things into existence, I mean actually put the work in and make it happen. You can't just tell yourself, oh, I'm about to get to the top. All right. Good luck. Good luck. Keep telling yourself. Keep telling yourself that. So like that's huge. Speak things into existence. Say I will do this. Oh, I'm not about to do this. I'm about to go do this right now. I'm not gonna wait to do that next week. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that this week. You gotta tell yourself, man, and stop letting failure get in your way. Failure doesn't exist. Failure doesn't exist until you make it happen. You don't failure just I already failed. How you failed and you ain't started trying yet? So you gotta start. Stop letting things. I fight with my mind all the time. You gotta stop fighting with your mind and take over your mind. Control it. Your mindset, it's your mindset, it's yours. Control it. It's 2017. It's about you. It's about yourself. So control your mind. Have control over the things you want to achieve and the goals that you want to see for yourself. And don't worry about the things that can't happen, man. If things that are meant for you will happen for you. You can't stress about nothing that you can't control. And that's always been huge for me. I always stressed about not being big enough or not being fast enough. That was always a struggle for me because it was a fear for me, man. Like, what if I step on the field and I'm not the biggest or I'm not the strongest and people run me over? Like, that's huge. That's something that always made me worry. So and start doing things that make you uncomfortable. That's gonna build you. You see people adding to your scope. You know that makes you stuff that makes you uncomfortable builds you. That's important to know that stepping out of your comfort zone, doing things that make you uncomfortable you will adapt to. You will overachieve those things. You like, oh man, I used to hate doing that. Like for me, I used to hate squatting. It used to make me so uncomfortable. I'm an athlete, so I work out a lot. But so with squatting, I hated it so much. I hate leg days. But once I started to see myself doing it more and more, I started stepping out of my comfort zone, doing it on days that wasn't a leg day, was days that was the things that I see myself stepping out of my comfort zone. And that's huge as well. And I'm gonna end y'all on this. I just wanted to, wanted y'all to tune in for a few minutes. I had to think a few things to say and wanted y'all to know. I'm gonna end y'all on this. My grandmother was someone who was very important in my life to me. and she passed away at the age of I was 15, and she passed away, and that broke me down. But it was a scripture that she even had on her voicemail, and over and over again, you can call, like, you can call her, and then she will end with it, and it's, shall we walk by faith and not by sight. And I'll repeat it again: shall we walk by faith and not by sight? No matter how, no matter what the struggle may look like, the struggle isn't there unless you make it. And if you walk in by faith and not by sight, you won't see the struggle. You will step right over it. You will step right through it. You won't see struggle. And then 2017, you don't want struggle. You don't want to stress. So please, 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 please stay winning. It's 2017. 2017 is about building yourself, building you, working on you. So please stay winning in 2017. That's so important. And thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it.